What's the most refreshing act of I don't give a fuck that you've ever witnessed? I was a student teacher at Roosevelt Middle School when I met the most badass principal I've ever seen. Miss Rivera had been running the place for about a year when spring testing season rolled around. Every kid in that building was losing their minds over these stupid standardized tests that basically decided if teachers kept their jobs. The week before testing started, I watched a 7th grader named Tommy have a complete meltdown in the cafeteria. His social studies teacher had just told the class that if they failed the test, she might get fired. Tommy started hyperventilating right there next to the lunch line. 2 other kids were found crying in the bathroom stalls after their math teacher said the same thing. When I checked the attendance sheets, half my homeroom was missing. Parents were literally keeping their kids home because they were too anxious to come to school. Miss Rivera noticed too. She'd walk the halls during lunch and see kids with their heads down, stress eating their sandwiches. She'd peek into classrooms and watch teachers drilling practice questions instead of actually teaching anything useful. The whole building felt like a prison camp. Then Monday morning came, the big testing day. We had boxes of test booklets stacked in every classroom. Teachers were setting up their desks like military zones. Kids were walking in looking like they were about to face a firing squad. At exactly 8:15, Ms. Rivera's voice crackled over the intercom. Every classroom went dead silent. Good morning, Roosevelt Middle School. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I have an announcement to make. Effective immediately, this school will no longer participate in standardized testing. Today will be a normal school day with regular classes. If the district office wants to discuss this decision, they know where to find me. Have a wonderful day. My jaw hit the floor. Mrs. Peterson, the math teacher next door, actually started cheering. Down the hall, I could hear kids whooping and clapping. Tommy, the kid who'd had the panic attack, looked like someone had just told him Christmas was tomorrow. For the next 2 hours, Miss Rivera's phone rang nonstop. You could hear her through her office door talking to angry district people, but her voice never changed, calm as anything. I'm here to educate children, not traumatize them. If that means I lose my job, I'll sleep just fine tonight. The crazy thing is, she didn't get fired, at least not right away. The story hit the local news that evening. Parents started showing up at school board meetings with signs supporting her. Kids wrote letters to the newspaper saying they felt protected for the first time all year. One 8th grader wrote, Miss Rivera saved us from a week of torture and showed us that adults actually care about how we feel. The district tried to spin it like she'd gone rogue and was hurting the students' futures, but when they offered to transfer her quietly to avoid more drama, she said she'd rather step down than compromise her principles. She ended up getting moved to this tiny alternative program across town. Still works there today, still refuses to give standardized tests.